amazing job. The umpires from Bosnia and Herzegovina. And
the same flight as Devin Booker, who lost against them the third quarter, if I remember.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Quarter of that game, the whole game from the first one, and no
points. Again, he's their leading scorer. Followed.
But one interesting point from the starting five of France, one big man, Rudy Gobert, to begin with.
I miss all those jumps. We go from site of a super arena gold medal matchup. Using Rudy Gobert to set screens at the top and then getting the ball. Damian Lillard is a very quick guard. Lillard on the drive over the Stifle Tower. Nicolo down to Gobert. Gobert
having the United States team on the court.
Holiday on the drive. Holiday to the lane. Holiday switching off that. It's the first one. The U.S. only has one true center on. Pass almost gets away. They switch off. Nicolo drops it out. And
kind of shooting they're going to need to do that again.
All-around player. One of those guys you call the glue plate. Batum is going to get his own float going down the Champs-Élysées for the block. And no room to put it back up. Holiday from outside a key screen.
Shooting that needs to kick into gear.
And Booker can get hot at any. Fournier from way outside.
At his best.
Nicolo.
No, but when they start firing, things change.
Holiday backing in. Little move to the hoop. Wings for players like Booker.
Outside shooting because France are dominant in the middle.
Booker for three. Booker. Good defense by Holiday. Their game here at the Olympics, it just takes them a while to get started, and they're having trouble driving to the hoop. Durant, that's his spot on the floor. Fournier, he's a good shooter outside as well.
And France are shooting well. They're defending well. Defensive court
can maintain this rhythm and this phenomenal defense.
And some supporters as well, particularly Devin Booker late on.
Changed their mindset, and they were able to attack the basket. And Booker, another three on the way. Still mean. Evan Fournier pulls up. No, he will look to lob it to Adebayo. Fournier back to Yabusele. His shot contested.
USA.
And Holiday hasn't been able to get free offensively, seeing the defense out far. And he will pick up. He leaned in. He didn't have to.
Yep.
Tried to draw the foul and plays for the Brooklyn Nets with Kevin Durant. At number 14, Durant pulls up. And Gobert in close against Durant. And Rudy Gobert's Holiday with a spin move back out. Durant for three. So we'll have to have another player come out and help. Lob pass. Whitfield comes in now for France. He's number 4 as to France.
In that area, of course, well known by the assistant coach Steve.
He's not going to win the argument. And he pretty much argues every call with it. It's been all France thus far, but their lead is only 3.
Willing to get any kind of good look at the baskets from inside. They have to.
Three-pointer from the court. Kevin Durant again gets fouled.
The hand of Durant.
Everybody with one foul. Nobody.
He's on 4 fouls in the third quarter. Let's hope that doesn't happen here.
The U.S. has flipped the script a bit, now in front by 3.
Let's see how that changes the dynamic here.
On the right with Jerry Coet. Gobert comes way out to the screen, and in the corner, three-pointer up. Batum, good passing, good ball movement for France.
Gobert on, because you dominate inside, create space outside, low hits.
Gobert's. Puerto. Gets a screen from Green. Tatum pulls up for 3. Gonna come to the end unless.
Yeah, towards the end of the first quarter. Kevin Durant, of course, dominating. He's gone.
Yeah, there's like 2 times more than he does.
Again, if he fires, he's so important off the boards, 4 rebounds.
Ready to get underway with the second quarter of action here in the men's gold. Tatum pull up. Okay. Here comes Lillard and a good defensive play.
From inside, those are big stats for the U.S.
Steal away the lead in the final 3 minutes. Not giving away anything. And Fournier.
To go in as well. Those were 2 key aspects that we didn't see in the first half.
6 points now for Evan Fournier. Contested on the defense there, Vincent Poirier. You've got to drive inside in order to free up the outside shooters like this. Fall. Draymond Green all over Fall, but Fall. The U.S. could provide some weak side help for Green, who slapped.
Advantage in that respect for France is when they have a matchup like Fall.
He's starting where, Phil? Getting into the big fella. Uses the too many passes, perhaps. The U.S. comes away with it. And
sometimes you can overthink it. A couple of fouls for Poirier and you think...
Kevin Durant. 2 minutes left to go here in the second quarter for the U.S. Tatum now. Tatum pulls up. Oh. And a hand shot.
Against Slovenia, such an intense game. Take a toll on the French.
We're in the second quarter. The score, U.S. 30 and France 24. U.S. has taken 7 more shots than France in this game, but they're shooting for... Evan Fournier scored a bunch of points early for France, but helping out Greg Popovich, including the head coach of the Golden State Warriors.
States haven't had a turnover.
Adebayo down low to Durant for
right. Did that really take a toll? Batum, not quite as intense as...
Kevin Durant is not Propelich. Fournier. Little left-handed shot. Tatum backing in. Tatum with a little running, and he could have just turned around and dunked it. So the big fella back for France. Fournier for three, and his shooting on track. Durant for three. Kevin Durant, 18 points for Durant. Durant just waiting for it in the corner and nobody guarding him. He was fouled, but he said a little loudly.
They start getting stops, just closing this again because they want to give themselves.
Hooker off the screen from Adebayo, back to Adebayo, back out. Bouchelet, strong.
The semi-final. They've switched things around here. The defending has been far.
Kevin Durant. They need scoring. Stolen away by the United States. Vincent Collet, the timeout. France trails 39 shot. They're not giving up any open three-pointers from outside. What that would do.
Also to get his team going with a big dunk.
Double digits with a basket here.
In the first game against the USA, it was a big third quarter that changed things.
A high percentage shot. Pull the trigger. Try to bounce pass and off.
Still shooting well, 48%, 64% from inside.
Off the screen, Nicolo. Give him a little bit of an inside game when Kevin Love had to pull out.
He haven't played at the Warriors, but it's Gobert at the line.
Fails Durant. Lillard from outside. Shot partially.
Well, Luwawu was trying to give it to them. And not Adebayo, that's
on Green. Tatum all the way. Tatum lays.
There's a 50% or 60% chance he might, or 40% chance he might.
Boy, Slovenia made their.
But Kevin Durant individually has probably been as good as Luka Doncic. Continuing to fight his much better end to the second quarter for France, and that's
Tatum, he's feeling it.
But it's part of that intensity. They're being far more aggressive defensively, more intense. Inside mid-range, getting a three as well.